Is it real love? Check yes or no. At least that's the situation we have before us when reading some very hilarious tweets from Elon Musk, who tweeted this. I love real Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. Cool. The replies to that post, here's Laura Loomer. She suggested Musk was a bandwagoner, writing, I am a day one Trump loyalist. Not many people can say they have been with Trump since day one, but I can. Hashtag loyal Loomer. What a cabal of alphas licking butt. Cat Term chimed in. He also wrote, this is going to melt down the left. Guys, I just want to say it's not a meltdown. It's like that. It's like someone cutting their own balls off to own the libs. Like, no, I'm happy with this. This is entertaining. That's just my take. You didn't own the left. You kind of own yourself. This is really creepy. But JR, what are your thoughts?
I want you guys to take a look at comment sections on X. God, I know it's so
my God.
But this is where the propaganda happens. This is the reason why Elon Musk kind of bought Twitter, because it's not his statement. It's not his original post. He knows that's a ridiculous and stupid post that people are going to make fun of. But scroll through the comments, because it's become such a cesspool of right-wing propaganda that everything from bots to just crazies are all about, it eventually shifts to just more love for Trump. The next love for Trump. Trump is my deity. Trump is sitting next to Jesus. Trump has been blessed by Jesus. And next, you've read 105 of these comments that all have this drumbeat of Trump is a deity. Trump is untouchable. Trump is this, or Elon is that. It started with cat turd. It'll be positive on their side, and this weird, bro-ish, like the only thing that matters to you is angering the libs, who there's no evidence that you've angered anybody. Yeah. But cat turd will write, this is gonna melt down the left, so that it's now ingrained in your head. Well, this is melting down the left. That's your whole motivation for even being on this app anymore. There's no actual post that means what the post is supposed to take care of. It's just supposed to progress that next level of propaganda, so that you're so deep in this muck of BS and love and constant groveling to Donald Trump and Elon Musk, you can't find your way out of it. Check out, like, there was a time, it was like later at night, and I just read through comments because I always avoid them. I was like, wow, like this is straight out of a movie with how blatantly nasty and directly propagandish this type of thing is. He didn't write that to say anything about, everybody knows that he's grifting off of Donald Trump to make some money. But I mean, you lose that once you read 100 comments that say, that's right, Donald Trump is your God. He is your deity. He is omnipotent. It's crazy. It's really weird.
I just hope the AI isn't learning off it.
It is learning, especially off of X or Twitter, whatever, And like the question is, why can't men just love each other? Whatever happened to brotherhood? The thing is, on the left, we are way more open to things like that than they are on the right. So like, why would we, of all people, be melting down over something like this? But like, why do they have to be so weird about it? It's like what we were talking about in the last story. It's like, Elon Musk, you are doing way too much, which makes me question everything that I wasn't, the things that I wasn't already questioning about you. We are not melting down. I just think it's funny and kind of weird. But JR is 100% right. I've always hated Twitter, but I really only get on there anymore if I absolutely need to for work-related stuff. It's all bots. You can't trust anything over there. It feels like when MySpace started to die, it was all just weird ads and spammy comments everywhere, but it's by design now. It's happening on purpose. It's not being infiltrated by these things. They're being put in place there. And that's the reason why Elon Musk bought it, and that's why he took over control of it. He fired all the developers. And even on Meta, on our other social media platforms, on Instagram and Facebook, Zuckerberg said, I'm going to flood it with bots, right? So you're not even going to know what's real and what is fake. It's all just a digital hellscape, And I hope that they tank their own platforms. The problem is they probably won't, because what's going to happen is people are going to say, oh, you know what? I can tell the difference between a bot and a real person. I know what's real, but no, nobody knows what's real, right? Like we saw with that story about Politico, right? People would just see a story and then say, this is what it is. This is real. until it gets all the way up to the White House, because people like Elon Musk is there validating all these crazy claims and saying, yeah, you're right. This is obviously a huge waste of taxpayer dollars. And Trump is saying, this is the biggest scandal I've ever seen, right? He doesn't care, right? And nobody cares about this except for the people on social media. And then it all just becomes like this weird cesspool where everybody is just like feeding each other's crazy until it's not going to be fun the next few years while we're trying to deal with this, all the bots on social media, plus all the AI content that really people should be able to distinguish, like even the really obvious AI content that they still get fooled by it all.
Yeah, I love it. It's like this is, I don't really use X either. So you open it up and you look in and it's like, wait, are Donald Trump and Elon Musk making out? You close the door and you go about your business, and then you open it again and it's like a bunch of people applauding and like essentially typing with one hand, if you know what I mean. Like, way to make out, guys. We're all such straight alpha sigma boys here. I'm gonna shut the door and leave. Not that there's anything wrong with that. The big question is, what does Donald Trump think about it? At least that was the big question on one reporter's mind when he was asked about it. So here is Trump's response.
Elon Musk said today, I love Donald Trump as much as a great man can love another man. What does the First Lady think about that?
Oh, I think she'll be okay with it somehow.
Because we haven't touched each other in a very long time. In fact, I think she's sleeping with Gavin Newsom.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.